Okay, I think we're live. Hey guys, Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot. See? Nobody's hopping on. Well, I'll give y'all a few minutes, okay? I'll put on some Florida water on my hands. I may just start doing lives for my subscribers because I do have some subscribers now, and I'm going to make some videos to introduce things about that here on Facebook, so y'all know what you get with being a subscriber. And I may just start doing live videos for subscribers only. Yeah. Don't know. I can't see that. It looks like, yeah, there's some people on there. If you're here, comment. Let me know, because I can't, it's not showing names like popping up, you know? It's 7 o'clock, so I'm thinking I'm just going to get started, okay, guys? What is that? Oh, it's a notification. I was like, what? Hey, Jasmine, I do see comments. Yay! I don't see the little names popping up, you know, how it normally does. That's weird. That's so weird, because I like to say, hey, whoever, and hey, whoever, you know. But, yeah, the names are not popping up. So strange. I got some really neat background music going. It's a healing, what was it called? It's Inner Lotus Blossom. Hold on. Inner Lotus Music, my bad. I like them. They're on YouTube. Yeah, see, I got somebody else joined in, but I can't see their little name popping up down there. So if you want me to say hi to you, make sure you comment and let me know. Hey, Blake. Hey, that's a name that popped up. It says Blake is watching. Oh, yay. So now names are starting to pop up. I think this is Blake. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to join and get in on this action of a tarot reading? I'm going to start shuffling cards while we're waiting on people to join, okay? I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are feeling well. For the collective. Ooh. Death and rebirth. That's good. Death and rebirth. Hell yeah. Yeah, hopefully death of this. Feeling trapped. Coming out a brand new person. Anxiety free. Hell yeah, look at that. And guys, I do cuss. Okay, just letting y'all know. Yeah, a few warnings. Let me go ahead with that. Ooh, Queen of Swords energy. That's good energy to be in, guys. Yeah. We'll go ahead and cut it at that for the collective. Alright, got that one ready. Alright, just a few warnings, guys. I do use a bell, which can be loud. I also use dice, which can be loud, okay? And I do cuss, okay? Just in case you got sensitive ears. But yeah, so that's a few warnings. And for all of y'all who follow me here on Facebook, thank you so much. I truly appreciate y'all. Thank you for your likes, for commenting, for sharing my content. It really does help out my Facebook page, okay? And, yeah. Hey, Josh. I know Josh. That's cool. Let's see. I can't see all the people's names. Anyway, so we're going to get going with this, guys. I'm going to burn some Palo Santo, because that smoke doesn't seem to bother my lungs as much as the sage. We'll get this burning, and then I'll start. Well, I guess I could go ahead and start the prayer. All right. Well, no, here we go. I don't want it to, like, totally. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, ascended masters, please be here with me and the collective tonight. Please give me clear, concise messages for the collective. Please put a hedge of protection around all of us and protect us all from evil, protect us all from harm. If there's any dark magic, spell work, or evil eyes being sent our way, please block them, return them to sender. If there's any hexes or curses being sent our way, please block them and return them to sender. Thank you. All right, let's cleanse y'all's energy. Oh, it's still going. Okay. We're going to cleanse the collective. Okay, we're cleansing y'all. Cleanse my space. Cleanse me, dear Heavenly Father. Please fill us with your love and light so that we can share that love and light with the world. Thank you. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell and get this going. We're going to cleanse up this space, okay? Oh, you're most welcome, Jasmine. I'm doing good, Josh. How are you doing? Hadn't seen you in a long ass time, dude. And yeah, you're most welcome, Jasmine. I don't know. I'm here to help people. And so that's what I do, you know. I just, like when I'm selling my herbal products and stuff like that, I got to get that business back up and running. But anyway, whenever I'm selling those things, I give a lot of them away free because I just want everybody to feel good and happy and healthy, you know? All right, so we're going to ring the bell and cleanse the space. Bells are very cleansing, guys. I just posted a little thing on my stories. Talks about it, okay? All right, so I'm going to get going. All right, guys, how are y'all feeling tonight? It is a first quarter moon. A good time to be manifesting, to be releasing and letting go. You know, like the full moon is a good time to release and let go. But I feel like it's really good during the waxing moon. You know, well, it's a really good time to call in things, but, you know, also release. Make room for the new. All right, for the collective. Shapeshifter. All right. What oracle do you have for them today, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Thank you. The sun, hello, we're going into Leo season. That's perfect. And autumn. I just got that on a reading. Autumn. Look at my YouTube channel, Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot. I don't know if I posted that one yet or if it's just waiting. It's like going to post in a day or two. But yeah, I just got that in a reading, the autumn. All right. Release the old and rest. Yeah. Release, guys, especially during this full moon, which is July 29th, okay? Good time to release. Enjoy success and happiness. Hello. Let me get my little book here, and I'll read those to y'all. That's a pretty card. Hey, I turned right to it. That's cool. All right, the sun. Know that doors, let's get that up there for y'all. Know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward, okay? The sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system. Solar, referring to the sun. So, of course, when the sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. You are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is within you, or is with you. Ooh, it's within you too. You know, it's with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energies to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. So if you came here tonight and you had a question on your mind, the answer is yes, okay? All right, and then autumn is also back here. Let me find it. It's in the back. Sun, okay. Just bear with me. Ooh, there's a moon card. I hope we get that someday. I love the moon. I love the sun too. I really love the moon. Oh, well, where would autumn be? I just read that card. Okay, hang on. It may be back here. Because there's spring. Where is autumn? Okay, hang on, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to read that one to y'all, though. Something significant could be happening in the autumn, okay? Oh, seasons. They're the very last one, so I should have looked over there by spring. Okay. Autumn. There it is. All right. Autumn. Release all of the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Send it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter and must let go of all the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow. Oh, that's stuck to my elbow. I got to turn the page. Let go of all the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow and prosper. Sometimes you too just have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. The raven on the autumn card shows that there is an opportunity to heal at this time. There you go. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. You know what is heavy, what is holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in the autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward. And you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So you're getting a yes answer, okay? And it's coming in autumn. That's what I feel about that. I mean, that's what I was saying. No, I feel like y'all have, before you know, you're going to enjoy success and happiness, maybe in the autumn. But first, I think the important message is you have to release and let go in order to get the good, the new, the bright, the happy. You know what I mean? So we're going to find out what y'all need to release and let go. And we're going to find out what y'all are calling in, you know, or what you need to be working on in order to call whatever this is in. You know, let me just look at that Sun card again. Where is the Sun? There it is. So you're going to move forward, yeah. So the Sun will bring the right energy to you once you release and let go. So we'll find out what's coming in for you and what you're letting go of, okay? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Excuse me. See that smoke? It always gets to me. It don't matter what kind of smoke it is. Probably because I am a smoker. Feeling great. That's awesome, Jasmine. Been a minute. Glad you're doing good. I'm doing great myself. That's awesome, Josh. That's awesome. And I'm so glad that you're feeling good too, Jasmine. That's good. That's really good. All right, so we'll get some energy cards. For the collective. All right, what do they need to be releasing right now? Or how can... Yeah, what do they need to be releasing right now? There may not be any cards in here. Oh, okay. Holy cow, that one just really flew out. Abundance. Maybe your manifestations, okay? You know how, like, it talked about if you're too specific with your manifestation. Well, I don't know how to explain that, guys. I'm not real good at articulating things. But, like if you're calling in new love, let's just say, if you're actually naming a person, well, it's better to just say, hey, Lord, send me the person you want me to be with. You know what I mean? Instead of, like, naming a particular person. Because then, you know, like, what if you get with the person that you name and that's not it? That's not your divine union. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's better to just manifest, but in a way that's like a broader language, I guess, words. Kind of like say, hey, I want to find my divine union, and then just let God do his work. You know what I mean? Or universe, whatever you believe, okay? Yeah, abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. Yeah, it's going to flow to you. Hello. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. So you got to, maybe you're not trusting, so you need to release your doubts, your fears of not receiving abundance. You got to let go of that. You got to believe, guys. No doubts, okay? No fears. You got to believe. You got to believe, okay? In order to get this abundance. All right, you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward, okay? Yeah, autumn, a good time to pause, you know, and release and let go, and yeah. So definitely pause, okay? Think about things before you make any hasty decisions, okay? And then soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light. Oh, that's something you need to let go of, you know? Stop dimming your own light, man. Stop negative talk. You know it? Stop talking negatively about yourself and to yourself. Boy, I needed to hear that because I just said that. I'm not very good at articulating things. I'm good at articulating things. It's just, I've been having problems with this Mercury retrograde at the beginning of it and here at the tail end. In the middle, I was okay. I mean, I did have some, but anyway, I think it's just Mercury retrograde. But anyway, stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Stop holding yourself back. You know, that's something you need to release. Release self-doubt. Release negative self-talk. Release the need to control the situation. You know, like, I want to have this and I want to have that. And just say, instead of all these different things, say, Lord, please bless me abundantly. You know, please, you know, if it's something to do with money, please, you know, put me on the paths to abundance financially, you know. Yeah, just reword things. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. Alright, so y'all are calling in. So you got some abundance coming towards you, okay? The sun. Let me just get that card out, because I had a good question for that. And then I just started talking about the autumn one, and I totally forgot. Yeah, you have doors opening for you. Okay. So they have some abundant things coming in. Okay. What do they need to know moving forward? How can they help? What can they do to help themselves move forward toward this abundance, toward this sun? Please and thank you. Yeah, what do they need to know when it comes to moving forward and opening these doors of abundance? Thank you. Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. So you're going to have to break free, okay, before you can open this door, before you can move forward. You're going to have to break free. There could be things, you know, that chain, you know, it could be things holding you back. It could be just yourself, you know, like negative self-talk and things like that. Yeah. Put those up there too. All right. I'll just move a little moon water, aroma spray, whatever it's called. Anyway. Create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now and needs to be expressed in a bigger way. You're going to be creating. What are y'all going to be creating? An abundance. That's what you're going to be creating. But yeah, it could be some kind of creative expression that leads to an abundance, you know? I don't know, guys. That's pretty freaking cool. Oh, I've already shuffled these. All right, for the collective. I don't know if I want to do a cross and staff or if I just want to clarify, you know, like what you need to release and let go of, and these things that, you know, yeah, it's like you may be getting creative. You may be wanting to bring something to life. You know, the sun, it helps you grow. It helps things grow. It helps, you know, you could have some really wonderful, amazing ideas. And you could be all stuck in your head, like, I don't know if people are going to like this. You got to break out of that. You got to break free of that. Like, that's what the cool thing about art or any kind of creative expression like that, like, you know, art, any kind of art, you know what I mean? It could be music, it could be painting, it could be drawing, it could be, I don't know, guys, you want to be a tattoo artist. It could be, you create jewelry, there's so many different things you can create. You know what I mean? You could be a digital creator online. You know, I don't know. But, and you had like this really fan-freaking-tastic idea, but you're holding yourself back because you're like, I don't know if anybody's going to like it. That could be what's going on there. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pull cards, you know, and find out like what you need. Things are holding you back from soaring. And then, yeah, it feels like things are holding you back from just being your authentic self, just shining bright, you know. All right, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, for the collective, what's holding them back? What are the things they need to release and let go of? For the collective, things they need to release and let go of. Please and thank you. Yeah. Wow. Whoa, I almost fell over. Yeah, you got a lot of burdens you need to release, guys. A lot of it could be pain that you're carrying around, you know what I mean? Dude, some kind of something's coming together in the autumn. I keep getting that. Because, like, I keep getting the 4 of Wands. You know what I mean? 1111, make a wish, guys. Make a wish, okay? That's my 1111 card. But this talks about weddings, celebrations. You know what I mean? I really feel like something like that is coming together in the autumn. November, to be exact, okay? Yeah, because the 4 of Wands talks about celebration, harmony, marriage, home. Maybe you need to release some kind of... It could be you're trying to manifest this, but... Man alive. Empress, Strength, Temperance, and 4 of Wands. Okay. It's like maybe you're going to have to release your idea of what a happy marriage, a happy home is. You know what I mean? You may be, I don't know. Let me just look here. So maybe you have like an old, outdated mindset about, you know, marriage and the home and stuff like that. It could just be, you know, it's like there's going to be a renewal in your marriage, in your home. You know, it's like y'all are both laying to rest a lot of heavy things. And it's just, because look, it's going to be happy again. You know what I mean? It's going to be happy. That's the happiest card in the deck other than the Sun. Or it could be indicating, you know, that it could be some family members that are holding you back. You know, that could be what that's indicating. You're going to have, like, look, it's a 2 of Swords. That's usually a very painful freaking decision. Here it's indecisiveness, you know. Lesser of the 2 evils. You could be just overburdened and weighed down from this decision you got to make. So, yeah. You've got a big, heavy decision to make. But it's like once you make this decision, you're going to be soaring. Yeah, right now you're pausing because you have a heavy decision to make. You're not making a quick decision Definitely not. Right now, you're real indecisive about what to do. And it could be something to do with your family, a union of some sort. Because that's like a divine union. You know, 11-11, hello. Yeah, it's like you got a really big decision to make. Could be about a King of Cups. That could be your energy. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Working together. Three of Pentacles. You know, that talks about working together. Collaborating, learning in your home space. Yeah, you're feeling overburdened by this decision. That's what I feel about that card. I keep looking at it going, I don't like that card. I don't like the Ten of Pentacles. Because it's being overburdened, you know? Just weighed freaking down. I think it's this decision, guys. I think it's a decision that's making you feel overburdened and stressed out. And it has something to do with your home life, your family. The Ten of Cups, like I said, that's the happiest card in the deck other than the Sun. You know what I mean? Because it's like emotional fulfillment, you know? It's happiness, harmony, home. You're going to have to make the decision to lay all those burdens down. There could be, it could be something in between, like you and this King of Cups, or you and the family. Could be a lot of burdens, a lot of extra responsibilities right now. Too much being put on your shoulders, you know. Yeah, you're feeling overloaded. But you want to soar. You want this right here. You want this happiness. Let me just see if I can get some more cards to clarify that, because yeah, it's like you're releasing the old. You could just be releasing the old and making way for this new. You know? I don't know, guys. Let me just see if we can get some more. Okay, for the collective, they're feeling very indecisive, overburdened. You know, and then we're talking about releasing and letting go of things. Like, are these things they need to be releasing? All these, like, people, like their family and stuff? Like, can I get some more clarification so I understand that better? Please and thank you. Very concise messages, please and thank you. Page of Cups. That's someone bringing someone a love offer going, hey, I like you. You know, it's a page. They're the youngest of the court cards. This person could be younger than you. You know, I don't know. But it's like a baby love offer. Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Wow, and this is going to be coming in very quickly. Maybe from a King of Swords. He's manifesting this. Oh my gosh, he wants a Two of Cups with you, which is karmic justice. Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's a new opportunity. That's a message of truth and a message of love. Coming in very quickly. Eight of Wands. That's the fastest moving card other than the Chariot. Wow. So it's like maybe you're hanging on to burdens of an old relationship. Things that hurt you in the past. Could be 10 different relationships that you're holding on to that, you know, and you've got some kind of painful decision to make, okay? Or, well, no, that's you're being indecisive. Wouldn't it? Yeah. Indecisive. Maybe choosing the lesser of two evils. Maybe you have a decision between two people. You know, you could. You could have a decision between two people. But I feel like you're just being really indecisive right now. Like you're not choosing this person because you're feeling overburdened. Like you could be carrying around a lot of baggage of things that hurt you in the past. That's what I feel. But this person, they want to work with you. You know, they want to be your best friend. It's going to be emotional fulfillment with this person. Yeah, thank you, dear Heavenly Father. I see that now. Yeah, and you're just refusing the shit out of it, guys. God's putting it right there in your face. He's like, here it is. Here's the cup that is going to help you fill yours. Someone who's going to help you fill your cup, and you're going to help them fill their cup. The Two of Cups. We saw that under the deck a while ago. You know, this is someone, and you just keep looking at the past, at these cups that are empty, people who depleted you, you know what I mean? People who made you feel overburdened, you know, like you were doing all the work and they weren't doing jack shit, you know, in the relationship. Yeah, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at these past ones, not even seeing the one that God's given you right there. Yeah, because you've been heartbroken. You have been heartbroken. Period. That's what it is, guys. You have. That's the burden. And I think what you're indecisive about is putting yourself back out there again. This is a card of in a love reading, this would be the card of, I'm coming out of my shell. I'm going to start dating again, okay? But you're really freaking indecisive about that. You're like, no, I don't think I want to. I get that. That's where I'm at right now, you know? Because, there's just so many reasons why. Because, like, the people who do get a hold of me, and, like, they're not asking me out on a date. They're like, hey, you want to come over to my house and watch a movie and hang out? And I'm like, no, I know what you want. You want one thing, okay? And I'm not. I'm celibate. I'm not doing that. Ew. I mean, it's not ew. It's like, that is not something I want right now. You know what I mean? I'm not a hookup type girl. I'm a lady. Anyway, but yeah, this is the thing that God is putting right there in your face. Someone who is very emotionally mature. Someone who, their cup is full, their cup is overflowing. They would help you fill your cup. You know what I mean? Someone who's an empath. Someone who's got a heart of gold, a true sweetheart. Someone who, they're not scared to cry at a movie. You know what I mean? They're not afraid to show their emotions. That something, you know, like a movie was so moving that it brought them to tears. You know what I mean? They're not scared to show that to the world. And they're going to be emotional fulfillment. They're going to fulfill you emotionally. You're going to be happy. You see them little kids dancing? They're going to be dancing. Yeah, you've got to lay down a lot of things that broke your heart. That's what's overburdening you. You may not think you're carrying it around, but you are. You know it. You are still carrying around those things that just really, really broke your heart. Yeah, because you do. You got a King of Cups. He could have air in his chart too. That would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? You have those strong in his chart. There's Gemini. He could be a Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. Gemini, Virgo energy. Yeah, he's bringing you, I mean, he wants to very quickly bring you a new opportunity. These are all new. It's a brand new person. A new opportunity. The truth, you know, like about maybe how they feel. Let me just read that Page of Swords. Yeah, they're curious. They want to communicate. They're going to be a good communicator, you know. And yeah, emotionally, they're there on all the points, okay? So that's what you need to release is burdens old relationships that just broke your heart and made you feel really overburdened. Okay, guys? All right, for the collective. So they're going to be enjoying some success and happiness, okay? So what are they calling in? What would you like for them to know about this success and this happiness? About creating, about breaking free? Because they're going to have to break free of some things in order to be free, to be happy, you know? Can we clarify those, please, and thank you? Yeah, you want to start your own business. That's what that feels like. The Ace of Pentacles, always think of that. Wish fulfillment, guys. Wish fulfillment. Is that a card too? Whoa, that's a card too. Receive. How did that card get down there? It must have been down there for a while. I just never noticed it because it's black. But anyway, you're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Yeah, the sun. Success and happiness. You're definitely going to have to know how to receive. That can be hard after you've been in a hard relationship. Wow, you got the 4. My gosh, guys, there it is. The 4 of Wands. Make a wish again. 1111. Hello. That's your happiness. That's your success that you're going to get. Wow. Celebration, harmony, marriage, home. You could be getting a brand new home. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, you're going to be receiving love. Yeah. You're actually going to lay down your burdens and you're going to make a decision to put yourself back out there, and that's when you're going to find this love. That's what I feel. Could be happening in the autumn, okay? Yeah, wow. Yeah, something's got to give. That's the World card. Something's got to give, okay? Because the World talks about one thing ending and something new beginning, okay? So something's got to give in order for the new to come in. You know what I mean? So you're definitely going to have to lay down any kind of things that overburden you, things that have broken your heart, people, places, things that weren't filling your cup. And you're going to have to see the one that God is shoving in your face. Literally. God is shoving this person in your face like, look, here it is. Here's the person, okay? You know? I tease about that. I always say in my readings, like, when that card comes out, I'm like, yep, that's how it's going to have to happen for me. God's going to just shove the person in my face and be like, look, this is him. Yeah, that's what's got to give in order for you to be open to receive, you know? Yeah, because you're being given a brand new opportunity, guys. That's something solid and strong. It's going to build. The Pentacles, you know, they're like a solid, strong foundation. You know, it's going to be a solid, strong foundation. It's going to be something that lasts. You know, the Pentacles, it's something that lasts for a long time, you know. Maybe someone you could grow old with, you know. It's brand new, though. That's for sure. It's a brand new opportunity. It's a brand new love. I think the overall message is this. You got to learn how to receive. Yeah, abundance. Yeah, get out of your head. about this, about getting what you want. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good, you know, like some people feel guilty about getting what they want. They gives them anxiety to receive, you know, like when they receive a compliment, they play it off as like, you know, instead of saying thank you, they're like, oh yeah, I got the, you know, somebody's like, I really like your outfit. You're like, oh yeah, I got it for like $10 on Amazon, you know. You play it off. You don't feel comfortable receiving. And that's what I feel this is that's wish fulfillment, but you're not going to feel comfortable about it, you know, like, look at that, 10 of Pentacles. You have high anxiety in the middle of it, 9 of Swords. It gives you anxiety to think about this, about getting this for some reason. Use your intuition. Maybe you feel like you're being sneaky or shady when you're getting this. Because maybe you did use your intuition. And you're like, man, it's kind of like cheating. I don't know. That's funny. Yeah, because you had foresight. Okay. All right, guys. We'll get some more. Dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, is there anything else you'd like them to know about receiving this abundance? About, yeah, anything else? God's making it happen, man. Look at that. I think of the Magician card. Yeah, King of Swords. He does. He has air and water in his chart strong, okay? If this is or whoever's coming toward you. For the dudes, this chick, she could be more of a masculine energy, meaning, like, look up each sign. Like, I'm a Libra, okay? And it's a masculine sign, okay? I'm considered masculine. Anyway, but I think all the water in my chart, you know, that's where my femininity comes out. But anyway, Cancer, for instance, is a feminine energy. Leo is masculine. Like my mom, she's Leo, she's more in her masculine. My dad, he's a Cancer, he's more in his feminine. So that could be, you know, like, anyway, what I'm saying is this could be a dude or this could be a chick, okay? It's all about the energy, okay? But they got strong air in their chart, they got strong water in their chart, okay? This person who's going to bring you something that you can receive. A happy home, family. This makes me think of, too, like, you know, you're starting your own business. They could want to support you and help you start your own business. You know, you could have, that could be a dream of yours, a goal of yours. You know, I don't know. Yeah, Page of Cups. But this makes me think of Jesus, because he's the ultimate magician. You know, I mean, he brought people back to life. You know what I mean? Like, ultimate magician. It's like God's making it happen. Yeah, the lovers. Hello. Strong love connection. Like, could be a divine union. You know what I mean? You're going to have to decide. That can be a big decision, too. The Lover's card can mean a big decision. That you're going to have to make. Okay? But yeah, the Magician, that talks about manifesting. Inspired action. Page of Cups. Creativity, new love, intuitive messages of emotion. And the Lovers, that talks about love, harmony, relationships, values, alignments, choices. Man, love is all over this reading tonight. It's like you got your heart broke by someone, okay? You're still real and undecided about putting yourself out there to date again, okay? But when you do, I feel like it's going to be like, bam, this just comes in like really, really fast. It may freak you out how fast it moves, how quickly it goes, okay? I don't know. That could be something that freaks you out and overburdens you. It's like you don't want to get your heart broken again. You're still ruminating about the past, about these people who hurt you. You know, I don't know. It could be a lot of different things. You definitely need to open your heart to receive. And yeah, have boundaries right now. If this is your energy, if this is more your energy, definitely have boundaries. Okay, boundaries are good. I feel like this is who's wanting to send you a message. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. They want to help you move on to calmer waters. Look, they became a knight to bring you this cup of love. That's like a proposal. You know, that's not just a little cup that says, hey, I like you. This is a declaration of love, of marriage. Okay? Could have somebody feeling sad. Maybe you're going to feel sad because you finally, those 3 cups are down on the ground. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're very passionate. They're wanting to bring, their cup is overflowing. They want to help you fill yours. This is judgment. This is God calling, judgment. It's going to come in very quickly. Yeah. Cancer strong in this chart. Yeah, they're coming in with their Ace of Wands. Okay. What else should we do? I don't think we need to really clarify. I mean, this was a pretty freaking clear message. You've got love coming in, guys. It could be in the autumn. That would be, the autumn equinox is on September 22nd. So it could be any time between then and the winter solstice. You know what I mean? Or is it? Yeah. Yes. What is it? Spring and autumn equinoxes, and then summer and winter solstice. Yeah. So it could be any time between the autumn equinox or equinox, whatever you want to call it, and the winter solstice. Sometime in between there. That's when all this is going to play out. This could already be happening right now. This could be where you're at. Feeling overburdened from heartbreak, from pain, and still being indecisive about putting yourself out there, okay? All right, and let me see. I'm going to get some tea cards for y'all. We'll just take half the deck for right now. For the collective. Just going to do a side shuffle. Oh, shoot. Why? And then I'll get some dice, okay? All right, for the collective. Oh, wait. Hey, Derek and Mackenzie. Girl, nail on the head. Oh, wait, here we go. Nail on the head, oh my. On point. Have your guard wall up so much you forget it's there until someone comes trying to climb over, knocking. Yes, girl, yes. Oh my God, yes. I'm gonna lock myself in the house till November. Oh my gosh. Me too, Josh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's definitely saying love is on the way, guys. That's for sure. And I really feel like it's going to be very shocking for y'all. That, because maybe you don't think you're healed enough. You don't think you're healed enough. Like, man, I haven't healed enough. Like, I still got healing to do. But yet, then here comes this person. And you're like, what the crap? I didn't want to fall in love. Could be. Oh, wait, let me cut them. For the collective, can we get some more clarification for them? Help them understand what's going on here. For the collective. Thank you. Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Absolutely. That's awesome, guys. That's what y'all want. Spiritual growth, abundance. What did it say? Material wealth. Holy cow. Okay. All right. So we got Rose. Romance is in the air. No fucking kidding. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Romance is definitely in this reading for sure. Okay. All right, Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, that's this. Things will not always be this way, guys. You're not always going to feel overburdened. You're not going to always feel like you're not going to think back to the past and, you know, your heart just hurts again. You know what I mean? You're not. You're going to move forward on from this pain. You may look back at the past and be pissed off. I'm not saying that's not going to happen, okay? Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, that's where you were. That's where you definitely were. C. 3 C's there. Kite. If you're going to take a vacation, this person's going to be like, you need a vacation, honey. You're so stressed out. You're so overburdened. Let me take you to the ocean. And you're going to be like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Let me get my swimsuit. And you're just going to kick back and have some drinks on the beach and have fun, you know. You're going to be living it up. You're going to learn how to receive. You're going to know that it's okay to receive love. That there's not any strings attached to it. Oh my gosh, guys, yes. That could have been the kind of love that y'all had. There were always strings attached to it. It wasn't true unconditional love. Unconditional love has no strings attached. When there are strings attached, that's just somebody who really likes you, but there's no love there. You know what I mean? They do things, or it's a transactional type love, where it's like, you know, if you do this, then they're going to show you affection. They're going to, you know, yeah, show you affection. But if you don't act right or do this right or, you know, whatever, then they're going to withhold affection. They're going to withhold emotional anything. That's emotional manipulation, guys. That's emotional manipulation. Y'all are definitely going to learn how to receive. That breaks my heart. Anyway, I know, because I've been there, guys. I was emotionally manipulated for a very long fucking time. Over 20 years. And so it's really hard for me to receive. For me to not think there's some kind of strings attached to it. When people ask me, hey, you want to come out to my house and watch a movie? They might not want to do anything with me. But I always think there is. You know, there's always a string attached. You know? I got to get out of my head on that. Anyway, mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yeah, that's receiving. It's going to be a major challenge for you to overcome. Victory in some endeavor. Yes, you're going to be victorious. You are. And overcoming these things, like laying down your burdens, laying down that heartbreak, that pain, you know. Family wishes coming true. Oh, this is going to make your mom and dad are still alive, it's going to make them very happy to see that you finally found someone who treats you the way you're supposed to be treated, you know. It's hard to find people out there like that, though. Anyway. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up for sure. Claw, be careful, do not take risks, okay? That's where you're at right now. You're still indecisive about taking the risk and going out, you know, to not really dates. See, to me, that's what I want. I want a guy to ask me out on a date, not ask me to his house. You know what I mean? I'd rather do that, like go out and do something to where I don't feel like there's any strings attached. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain that. I just feel more safe in a public place. Yeah. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. That could be something that's burdening you. Don't self-sabotage things, guys. Or try not to, you know what I mean? I don't want to be telling you what to do, but try not to self-sabotage. You are on the road to success, absolutely. Yes, that's that sun up there. Maybe I'll just put it right here. And then ear, good news. You're going to get some good news, okay? You could be clairaudient. All right, let's see here. I got some more T cards, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and get the dice. All right, so these could be significant for you. All right. And then we got the ones on the inside. Those could be significant. Okay. All right, for the collective, names, letters, initials, names, letters, initials, words that can help clarify this message for them today, please and thank you. Oh, you got 2 T's. You got 3 T's. T could be strong in your name, their name, somebody's name. You got 2 D's. You got 2 K's. No, you have 3. 3 L's. Okay. N could be significant. O. And that's about it as far as doubles, okay? Just bring these over here. Ooh, I see CPR. Someone could be like a nurse or, you know, someone could be bringing you back to life. You know, like you have been just out of the dating world, I don't know, and they're just like bringing you back to life, bringing you back into the world. Like, hey, let's go out, let's go dancing. I don't know. I see brink, but I don't have an R. Oh, I did have an R. So brink could be a name. Bink. Blink. Bunk. Dunk. I need to take something. Let's see. Oh, I see a name. Dawn. That could be somebody's name. Dawn. Okay. That's Harry Potter. Anyway, I'm gonna take it because I love Tonks. Anyway, Tonk. You know, like Tonks from Harry Potter. Anyway. Someone could like Harry Potter like I do, okay? That's all. Fill. Yes. F-I-L-L. Someone is going to fill your cup. I'm telling you, man. That is the truth. Ooh, someone's a hunk. They're a hottie. Look at that. Oh. Someone's a hunk. They're a hunk of burning love. This King of Cups, King of what is it? Swords, yeah. I want to say wands. They could be very fit, like muscular, you know. Fell. Yeah, you're gonna fall head over heels. Bell. Yeah, get you a bell, guys. That cleanses the energy. Tell. Oh, I have Field. That could be somebody's name. F-I-E-L-D. Field. That could be someone's name. Like last name. And her name, my art teacher, her name was Mrs. Field. Fields with an S. So, oh wow, somebody could like BLTs. Oh man, BLTs are so good. Especially if you put avocado on there or like guacamole. Put the mayonnaise on your toast, right? Or I like to use toast. Mayonnaise on there, and then put a layer of guacamole. And then layer your bacon, lettuce, tomato. Bada bing, bada boom. LT or TL. Those could be someone's initials. Okay. And then we got signs, symbols, and synchronicities for the collective. Please and thank you. You're going to have to protect yourself. You got a Goliath in your life, okay? And this Goliath is angry. They're a shapeshifter, holy shit, guys. They're a shapeshifter. You could have somebody like this in your life. Think of Runaway Bride, okay? Someone who changes their eggs for each person they're with. Like, oh, scrambled eggs are my favorite too. And then she meets somebody new. Oh, eggs Benedict are my favorite too. You know, one of those type of people. Or someone who's like, you know, like she meets a guy who's into hunting and fishing. She's like, man, I have been hunting and fishing my whole life. Yeah, it's my thing, right? And then the next guy she meets, he's like a motorcycle, like a Harley dude, right? She's like, oh man, I've been riding motorcycles my whole life. I love riding motorcycles. She becomes a motorcycle type chick. You're like, what the hell? Those people, they don't know who they are. They're very weak. I hate it for them, you know. They're very insecure. That's not, anyway. But that could be be aware of someone like that in your energy, okay? Someone could have pretty lips and you want to kiss them. Ooh la la. Someone could be watching your social media. So you could have someone bad here who's just getting really irritated. Could be an earth sign. They're jealous. They're fucking jealous. They're old. They just want to stab you with their horn. You need to put this person in the trash. They could be trash talking about you. Okay? Gossiping about you. Lying about you. Be aware of that. Okay? I'm just going to show you all those. And then I'll flip it, switch it. I'll do it happy. Okay? Alright. So on the flip side, you could be getting irritated with yourself. Because you're feeling overburdened, you know, and you're just like, I just don't want to feel like this anymore, you know. You could have like slingshots. You could have like slingshots when you were a kid. Make sure you're protecting yourself though. Pray every day for protection. That will let you know that you are highly protected. You could like lizards in the outside, you know, going outside and doing things like that. You could like dinosaurs, Jurassic Park movies. You could like the mystical, magical type things. You could believe in unicorns. You could like going outside. Your favorite color could be green. You could do something online, you know. You could read cards like I do, you know what I mean? You could have a podcast or something, you know? Yeah, because you could speak a lot for your job. Or you could just have really pretty lips, you know? Or want to kiss somebody's lips. I don't know. You maybe need to take out your trash. Don't forget to take out your trash, guys. I need to be reminded of that today. I got to put mine out by the road. But anyway, so you could drive a trash truck. You know, that could be your job. Alright, guys. Let's get some more dice for the collective. Signs, numbers, and planets that could be significant for y'all for this reading to help clarify, please and thank you. The sun. I knew that was going to come out. There's the sun. See, it shows its little symbol on this card. See right there? Isn't that cool? It's almost the same color too. It's an orangey color. It matches. That's neat. So yeah, abundance and prosperity is coming your way for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put the signs. We got North Node here, which I looked that up earlier. Let me just bring that up real quick. The North Node shows the new experiences and personal growth you are meant to master in this lifetime. That's cool. So look at your North Node. See what's in your North Node. What sign. Oops, that's a 7. Oh, you have 2 1s and 11 in North Node. Oh, you have 2 North Nodes. North Node right now is in Pisces. Okay. Here we have Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Let me just find that. Trying to tell y'all about that planet. It's a planet of like eccentricity, isn't it? Yeah, eccentricity and freedom. It rules Aquarius. You got Saturn here. So Saturday could be significant. It rules Capricorn. It talks about life lessons and destiny. And then you have Mars here, which Mars rules Aries. It talks about drive and assertiveness. Yeah, someone is very driven, I feel. Whoever this masculine is, he may be like kind of bossy, you know, and like come towards you like, hey, you know, I don't know how to explain that, but they could be. Okay. Yeah, strong Aquarius here. Someone has strong Aquarius here. Okay, there's 2 Aquarius there. And then we also have Libra, okay? And strong Pisces energy. You know, the North Node is in Pisces right now. We have 2 North Nodes, and then we also have the Pisces here. You got Scorpio. That could be that. King of Cups. That could be Scorpio energy. And then you got Sag. Okay? As far as numbers go, you got 12, 11, and 1-1. So that's like 11-11. It could be 2 people who have life path numbers 11 coming together. How powerhouse. That'd be a powerhouse team. You know? That would. But anyway, make a wish, guys. 11-11. So you have 12, 11. Wow, and 74 adds up to be 11. That's crazy. There's a lot of 11 energy here. So these houses could be significant. Look at your birth chart. 12 is Pisces house. It talks about past lives, secrets, and privacy. Past lives, guys, I'm telling you. 11, friends and social alliances. That is Aquarius's house. Aquarius is strong. 7th house is marriage and legal affairs. Yeah, we saw marriage. But that's the house that rules Libra, which we saw Libra over here. And then the 4th house is Cancer. It rules home, families, and the unconscious. Yeah, rules Cancer. And then you have the 1st house, which, hello, that's Aries energy. Very gung-ho, ready to go. You know, 1st house, physical appearance, ego, and action. You got it twice. 1-1. Wow. And you have Aries over here, I think. Oh, no. We didn't have Aries. We had Sag. All right. So you have December 11th, December 7th, December 4th, December 1st. You have November 12th, November 7th, November 4th, November 1st, or November 11th. Anyway, December 11th, too, you know. We have 7-11. Wait, 7-1. So July 1st, July 4th, July 11th, July 12th, April 1st, April 7th, April 11th, April 12th, okay, January 1st, January 4th, January 7th, January 11th, January 12th, okay, that's Parker's birthday, and 1-1, that's my younger daughter, and 7-11, that's my other daughter. How funny. They're all coming out. Anyway, as far as numbers go, you got 11, 14, 17, you have 41, 47, you have 74, 71, okay? Those could be significant. All right, guys, this was your reading. You definitely need to let go of some burdens. You could be still really indecisive about putting yourself out there into the dating world. But, guys, once you do, my freaking gosh, it is like God is orchestrating a divine union to come your way. And it might freak you out. It might be that this is what's going to overburden you. It's like when this comes in, that's going to be what's overburdening you because of past, you know, something that really broke your heart. You know? Yeah. So, I don't know. I hope not. I'm going to be praying for y'all because we all need to learn how to receive, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people have problems receiving because they've been with a bunch of freaking takers, you know? And they're a giver, but the other people are not. So, I'm going to be praying for y'all. And I hope that this helped y'all in some way, shape, or form. If it did, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Hey, Sean. And Lionel. You had me at hunting and fishing. Yeah, I like fishing. I'm not a hunter, though. I cannot kill an animal. I'll be honest. Jasmine, LOL. I'm going to lock myself in the house. Yeah. Do y'all have any questions that I could, you know, I could pull some cards for y'all if you like. Anybody? All right, well, this was your reading, guys. I really hope that this helps. Yeah, until next time. I'll try to do another live video soon. Probably on my next days off. I'm off on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it'll be a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday when I do another live reading. Okay, guys? But anyway, I hope that this helps. I hope that y'all enjoyed it and had fun. God bless you all. I love you all. Y'all have a good night.